Welcome back. You just heard some great music from Jackson, and he joins us now on the couch. So how you feeling after that performance?
I feel pretty good. This is new to me, so I'm always excited to try out and sing things like this, and I want to thank you for having me on.
Yes, sir. So tell us a little bit of how you got into music.
Well, most people kind of come from musical families, but I kind of just grew up listening to music more than playing it. And around my freshman year, I'm 20 years old now, so I've been playing guitar for a while. But right around then, I started writing songs, and just throughout high school, playing wherever they would let me.
Yes, sir. And tell us the little story behind the song you just performed.
So back in 2021, I lost my grandfather, and he was kind of like my best friend and mentor, and one of the guys that I still look up to today. And I was having a hard time adjusting to that feeling of remorse and missing him, and so I wrote that song a result of it. And it was kind of the first song of ours that really took off and helped us get our foot in the door of a lot of great places.
Yes, sir. And you know, with the oversaturation of artists trying to make it in the music scene, how are you trying to differentiate yourself?
Well, you know, main thing is trying to find a community that you find yourself in, because the more networks and connections you make, the more you can propel yourself up. You know, it could be as simple as someone calling you to open up for them. So community is a huge thing for me, and really we just try anything in the world that we can think of, and we just throw it at the wall and just see whatever sticks.
Yes, sir. And how has living in East Texas kind of shaped your growth?
Well, you know, there's not a definitive music scene. There's just a lot of, like if you were in Houston or Austin or Nashville, there's that definitive scene that's been there forever. But around here, there's a lot of smaller dive bars and farmers markets and churches that'll let you play. And so it really taught me to be appreciative of my surroundings, and it kind of goes back into that community base that really helps me have a home.
Yes, sir. And talk about how supportive everybody is to each other in the music scene here in East Texas.
I mean, I can just think of, you know, when I was first starting out, I was texting people, trying to open up for them, trying to get my foot in the door. I used to go around every weekend to different churches and sing gospel. And I'm blessed now to where I'm in a position to where I can call upon people that are younger than me and ask them to open up for me, and like try to give them a stage to play on like I wanted for myself when I started out. So support is a huge thing.
Yes, sir. And what do you hope to see your music kind of grow?
I'm hoping next year, we have 2 shows left of our tour. We'll be in Tuscaloosa this weekend, and then Wichita, Kansas at the end of it. And I'm hoping next year that we did 8 states this year, and I'm hoping we can kind of double our growth, do 16 or 20, and really just try to get as far out as we can.
Yes, sir. And what kind of advice would you give up-and-coming artists?
Don't pigeonhole yourself. Say yes to everything. You know, when you first start out, you don't have the resources to say no to a lot of things. So no matter what it is, be open-minded to it, because you never know what you're going to take away from that experience.
Yes, sir. And how has social media changed the way you market yourself?
Well, you know, my dad was kind of in the music scene in the 80s, and so he would have a lot of advice for me, but the way that social media has changed everything. You can go from playing in your bedroom to playing in a stadium in 3 months. And so the whole scene and the whole business side of it kind of got flipped on its head. And so social media has really helped us out. We had a couple of videos get a couple thousand views, and it really helped us propel and start booking bigger and bigger places. So it's very vital to what we do nowadays.
That's awesome right there. And where can people follow your musical journey?
You can go to jacksonjamesband.com. That's our website. And then you can also just go to Jackson James Band on any of our social medias. We have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and then Spotify and Apple Music. You can just go to Jackson James and find us.
Yes, sir. And how excited are you to kind of keep on doing this?
I mean, it is the only place where I've really ever fit in, or like I felt like I knew what I was doing. I did sports for a while in high school, and it just didn't work out for me at all. And so this has really given me a place to call home.
Yes, sir. Well, Jackson, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your talents with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For more information, go to the website right there on your screen.